equal a viewer as you are. And you may not believe that bollocks because YouTube is trying to sell you that regularly. I have gone to events and queued for hours on end to shake the hand of people who I enjoy watching. I'm as equally a fangirl as you are. Just, I was going to say less of a girl, but am I really? But I want to talk about relationships specifically in this video and the interest that people take in them and why it's worrying. A relationship is between two people. The YouTuber and maybe another YouTuber. Now, I've been shipped with friends. I've been shipped with people. And, like, it's fun in games, you know? Like, it's funny. But I think it's only funny because of how scary it can be. I don't mean that in a bad way. You know, I appreciate being relevant enough to be shipped with another famous YouTube star. But at the same time, the interest interests me. If you go on Tumblr, you can find pictures of me drawn with a few friends of mine in very interesting ways. There are pages upon pages of stories people have written. Stuff that I wouldn't even have written for my GCSE work. You know, I struggled to write an A4 paper. You guys could write 10 paragraphs about how me and my housemates had an incredible orgy together. And you know, that's remarkable. Keep it up, it's good practice. If you don't get A stars in creative writing, I would be worried. But I feel like there's a relationship with a YouTuber, and there's a part where it gets to be like a unhealthy obsession. The thing I like about being a YouTuber is that me and you on a pretty good level. When I go to VidCon, I go to Insomnia, which I'll be at in August, so if you want to come marry me, you can propose there. When I'm at those events, you know, I like the idea that me and you are just people with a mutual interest in YouTube, and we just talk about that. We just pretty much what I did at VidCon, which was cool. When it gets to the point where you want to know who somebody's dating, their sexual orientation, and you constantly bug them about that, stay in your lane sometimes. Just stay in your lane. And the thing is, I know this video won't change anything. People will always ask, people will always be curious, people will always ply and ply and ply. And it doesn't even matter how many answers I give, you know, like people are going to constantly go at it. And I've been pretty stupid in the past, you know, I've publicly discussed my relationships with people. Which I shouldn't have done. No, I shouldn't. But watching Ali's video reminded me that there's obviously a certain level of respect that isn't shown for just people. You know, avoid the YouTube aspect. Just people in general. I made a video a few months back about sexuality. John Scarce specifically, when Keemstar was constantly saying that John Scarce was gay. And I said in the video, even if he was, why would it matter? I feel like that aspect of people is something that isn't important to others, and the fact that people go out of their way to try and fuck with people over that, something personal to them, that they weren't even involved in the first place. Kind of worrying, very worrying, it's scary. I don't know, I just wanted to... I watched Ali's video and I just was like, yeah, I agree. I feel like there's some lines to be drawn in the sand, and that was one of them. You know, I appreciate you lot, I appreciate you tuning in, and I did ask for this. You know, because I know one of the refutable comments will be, alright, well, you asked for this, you wanted people to know who you are. Yeah, that's fair enough. But at the same time, I wanted it to be respectful. That's what I wanted. You know, I didn't just want to be YouTube famous. I wanted to be a kind of just guy who makes YouTube videos that people watch, and we're on that level where we understand each other. So, there you go. Relationships are weird. Sexuality is weird. But at the same time, that's not a public thing, and it's not something that people should be priving into or trying to intervene with, because it's just not their place. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next one. Well, I tell you who I'm marrying. Psych. Have a good day, people. Peace out.